A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke, chapter 6, verses 12 to 21. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. At about the same time, he climbed a mountain to pray. He was there all night in prayer before God. The next day, he summoned his disciples. From them, he selected 12 he designated as apostles: Simon, whom he named Peter; Andrew, his brother; James, John, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, Thomas, James son of Alphaeus, Simon called the Zealot, Judas son of James, Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him. Coming down off the mountain with them, he stood on a plain surrounded by disciples, and soon joined by a huge congregation from all over Judea and Jerusalem, even from the seaside towns of Tyre and Sidon. They had come both to hear him and to be cured of their diseases. Those disturbed by evil spirits were healed. Everyone was trying to touch him, so much energy surging from him, so many people healed. The Gospel of the Lord.
Good morning. I am Father Joseph Matthew, and this is Coffee with God. Let us now listen to a short reflection on the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 6, verses 12 to 19. Pray, call, and heal. Today's Gospel speaks of Jesus choosing his apostles after a night of prayer on the mountain. Before making a monumental decision, he sought communion with the Father, demonstrating that prayer is the foundation of discernment and leadership. Prayer widens our perspective and helps us discern God's will. A project begun with prayer and seeking God's will cannot fail. The chosen ones were not the most qualified people, but were imperfect individuals, ordinary people like us, to carry out his mission. The whole Gospel of Luke underscores the significance of prayer and highlights Jesus' prayer during different occasions. While the other Gospels mention the Holy Spirit descending upon Jesus at his baptism and his transfiguration on the mountain, Luke uniquely emphasizes that these events occurred while Jesus was in prayer. Luke alone portrays Jesus praying for his murderers as he was dying on the cross. The successors of the apostles, our bishops, priests, and deacons, carry the weighty responsibility of shepherding the flock of Christ. Just as Jesus prayed for wisdom and guidance, we must also immerse ourselves in prayer. It is through prayer that they receive the grace to lead with humility, wisdom, and compassion. We, as the faithful, must also pray for our leaders, asking God to fill them with the Holy Spirit and to guide them in their ministry. While celebrating the Mass with newly appointed bishops in 2016, Pope Francis asked the faithful to pray persistently for the successors of the 12 apostles. These 12 are the first groups of bishops. Before they were chosen, they had spent their time with Jesus in prayer. Therefore, our first task is not to make pastoral plans, but to be with Jesus in prayer, says the Pope.